everybody. How are you doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Hold on, let me see here. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to fix this so that you guys can see the project more than you can see me. I hope everybody's doing well. Please comment if you are here and say hello, because like I said, with my program, I don't really know that you're here unless you say something. All right, hold on. I'm trying to fix my camera. I'm a little off. Okay. So I have this really fun program tonight. Hey, Missy. Really fun program. Really fun project to do tonight. I have a board here. I can see it's falling off the sides of my camera because my camera's kind of low. I have not readjusted it from doing a really small project the other night. So, anyways, it is, I will tell you, it's just a piece of wood that is, let's see here, 6 inches by 31 inches, okay? Thank you, Missy. How are you doing? Are you doing okay? 6 inches by 31 inches. Okay, so if these are 5 inches, and I've got 1, 2, 3, let's say 4, that's 20 inches. That leaves, so I need to come in about 5 inches. All right, so I'm doing some math really quick in my head, trying to figure out where to get started. So anyways, I live in a coastal area. I'm on the east coast of Virginia, and so nautical themed items are really popular here. And I had this board sitting around, and I was sitting here thinking, I was like, gosh, what am I going to do with it? It's got this pretty stain on it, kind of a rustic stain on it. And I was like, well, maybe I can make a board that says home. I'm doing okay, Missy. Thank you for asking. But instead of, like, you guys have seen the themes, right? Where people are taking out the O and they're putting in a leaf. Hey, Steph, how are you? Putting in a leaf for fall, or, different things. They take out the O. Well, I was thinking of a crab, but the crab that I have is really big and too big for this area. So I came across my little nautical theme here, and I thought this would be really kind of cool to use. So let me see if I can make this good. Oh, good. I'm so glad. All right. And then we'll keep, so this is basically what it's going to look like. And then if I get sassy enough at the end, it would be really great if we had a rope that was wonky, that would be really cool. But I'm thinking maybe to help some of the space on the ends, maybe adding the rope on the ends. I don't know. But this is going to be a pretty quick, fun project because I'm not getting too creative with the colors, to be honest. I'm going to use our gold shimmer. Hopefully I'll have enough for the nautical theme. And then I am using almond for the HME. I figured that might be, against this kind of cherry color, might be good. All right, guys, so let's get started. I stirred my paste this time before I actually came on. I am going to wax this surface because it's been a really long time since it was stained, and I don't know, it's a little rough feeling. So I want to, especially if we add that rope onto it and we decide we don't like it, when I go to remove it, this wax is going to provide a little bit of a barrier that will help it from staining the wood too much. Because some of our colors, even though they are, it's chalk and it's meant to be reusable, on some surfaces, especially porous ones, it does get into the grain of the wood and it may not come off 100%. So the wax is kind of like priming your walls. The wax just assists with a little bit of a barrier there for you. So I like to wax. It's kind of like Karate Kid, which I totally watched with my son the other night. I'm trying to indoctrinate him into 1980s movies. So we watched The Princess Bride the other night. He had been fighting me, and finally I made him watch it, and he actually kind of liked it. And then Karate Kid. We watched that. So we watched all the Back to the Future ones. That was a little while ago, which he's obsessed with. He loves Back to the Future. So anyways. All right. So it's just wax on, wax off. And now it feels nice and smooth, and it kind of has a slick feel to it. So that way I know that wax is working. Now, some people will say, let the wax sit for 24 hours. I let it sit for about 24 seconds, and then I use it, and I find that it works fine, but totally up to you. I use Dixie Belle Besting Wax and Clear. It's going to look like it's white, but it goes on, as you guys can see, it goes on clear, and it's a nice, I mean, this canister, it's about 10 ounces. I think it's about $20 or so. Yeah, Missy, I know you're a Dixie Belle lover too. This container will last me 6+ months. I mean, it's amazing. I've used the Minwax, but I will tell you, on some of the wood, it does start to yellow over time, depending on the wood. It'll bring whatever's in that wood out. Now that S.J.S. Johnson's, whatever that wax is, I've never used that one, so I can't claim whether or not that one's a really good one or not. But I just tend to like the Dixie Belle wax. It just works well for me. I use the Dixie Belle paints, probably because at my boutique, my partner is a Dixie Belle retailer, and so she can help answer any questions that I have and that sort of a thing. So I just feel more comfortable with that product line. But you guys can use whatever works for you. Wax, you know, you're just putting, like I said, a protective layer on it and pulling these out. These are our letters. I think I finally ended up, like, I would always order a couple letters with every order I have. I think I finally have the entire alphabet, which we can make the porch. These are they're called monogram, and then it's just the letter is what it is on our website. So now I can do porch signs, which we have other things that work with that too, but this makes it kind of nice. Okay, so like I said, my board is falling off of the screen a little bit, but what I'm going to do is try to, what's going to be hard is matching them up, to be honest. Okay. H-O, and I think, what do you guys think if there's just a little bit of space between them? I don't think they have to be smushed up together. What do you guys think? If I kind of just leave a little bit of a gap. It looks crooked on my screen, but it's not in person. Wait a second, I can, over the edge of the table. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm thinking, let's just start and see where we end up. Now, if I was really smart, I'd do the 2 end pieces and then work my way, but I'm thinking we're just going to do this. All right. Because it's just chalk, right? There are no chalk emergencies, and I'm looking for my fuzzing cloth. And, yeah, there are no chalk emergencies, and we can erase it if it doesn't work, right? All right, so I'm going to take my transfer here. I've got my fuzzing cloth, just so you guys can see. And I just want to add a little bit of fuzz to the back of it, because sometimes they're uber sticky. I mean, very, come really sticky. And you just want to make sure that that it's not going to be so sticky that it leaves some of this emulsification on the back. Can I go long ways? Oh, I could. Do you think that would be better? So it could be a small porch sign if somebody wanted? I hadn't thought about that, Missy. I was just thinking sideways. I don't know why I had that in my head. What do you guys think? Should I go long ways or sideways? You know what? It might be nice for a small porch sign to go long ways. See, Missy, this is why we are friends. Okay, we can try it. Why not? All right, so if I'm going to do this, though, I need to measure. All right, so 7 5 times 7 is 35. 4 times 7 is 28. Okay, so, and there's 4 of these, so 28, 39, 30, 31. So I need to go a little bit higher, I think. I think. All right, so let's see here. If I do H, and this will make a nice little porch sign. I love that, Missy. Thank you. Hi, Leanne. How are you? You doing okay? H-O-M-E. And if I just... How do people do that with the spacing? Does it really matter if there's a lot of spacing between? Probably not, right? That's 3 inches there. About 4. I could go down just a hair. Okay. All right, let's just try it. Let's just see. All right, guys. I think we're good. Okay, let's just try it. Again, this is almond colored. Like I said, I'm not going too crazy here with the colors. Again, plain Jane Mia, and I'm just simple. You know, I like, sometimes I like a lot of color, especially if I'm dealing with the florals or something like that. But for basic signs, I like solid, just regular old colors. Especially if I'm going to sell them, which I'll sell this at the boutique. I find that the neutral colors tend to sell better, you know, because it fits most decor. It's easier. So I do sometimes have that in mind when I do that. Okay, good. Oh, Leon, I'll have to go back and watch yours. Yeah, I do the same thing. I kind of eyeball it. I do have the tape measure out to try to get an estimate of spacing. Look at that. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. That's good to know. All right, so, all right, what I'm going to do is I am going to work backwards, though. I usually do that when I'm going long ways, so I don't know why I don't do it when I do it the other way. But this way, at least, I'll know about where I need to be. All right, I'm going to do something to line this up so I know where the bottom of that E needs to be. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm going to throw it on my little mat here. Get a little bit of fuzz on the back there. Okay, as long as I'm within a hair's distance of it, I'm not too concerned. All right, and then let me make sure. Now this is the hard part about lining it up, is you want them to be spaced correctly. See, I need to come this way a hair. Okay. Let's see, it's about 1.5 inches. I overthink it if I measure. I know. But you know what the thing is I have no spatial skills. And I don't know if I trust myself. To be honest. I mean, and you would think, because I sew and I do certain things that, you know, I would have. Sorry, I'm just holding it up, guys, just to see that I would have spatial skills. Nope, not at all. In fact, most of the time I have to ask my husband, if I want it to look like this in the end, how do I lay that out? How do I do this? Because he's really good at that stuff. I call him like Tetris, because whenever we need to pack to go somewhere, that man can fit more stuff in the back of a car than you would ever imagine, because his mind works that way. He can be like, oh, if we turn it this way, or if we do this or do that. Yeah, not me. I try. And sometimes I can, you know, luckily get it, but yeah. Yay! All right, this is a pretty color against this. I'm liking it. What do you guys think? Do you like the colors? All right. Let me do okay, so let me see. Yep, see, I say I just eyeball it, and then look at me. I'm just measuring away. I can't help myself. I try. You know, it's funny. You realize particulars that you have. Like tonight I was making dinner. I made baked spaghetti, which I don't cook that often. And so I was making baked spaghetti, and I told my husband, I was like, well, we only had a 32-ounce container of spaghetti, and it was calling for 8 ounces. So I was trying to measure out, like trying to think, okay, 8 goes into 32 4 times, so I need a quarter of the box. And he was like, oh my gosh, just eyeball it. Just, just the way that I am. But anyway, and start chalking at the top, then remove that letter. Put all of them on the board. Oh, I gotcha. That makes sense too. Yep, Missy, that's smart. Now I have actually used pencil marks too. Like I'll put little notches of where, like I'll lay them out, and then I'll put little notches on the side of the board with a pencil of where the start of that letter needs to be. But yeah. Okay, so this one needs to be starting about here. This one about here, I think. Okay. All right, so we're going to move this to about right there. So that way we know. I think there's so many different ways that you could do it, to be honest. But, oops. Okay, if I do... Oopsie. Of course, look at me. Now this one is going to, the M is bigger than that E. Okay. H-O. I need to go up, don't I? Yep. Okay. Are you guys frustrated with me yet? Okay. All right. So I think I can go up even just a hair more. Okay. And then I'll just make sure this is centered. Look at that, about an inch there. About an inch there. Oh, that was a good eyeball. Oh, hey, Tarina. Thank you. I was doing the nautical because, I don't know if you just jumped on, but I was doing nautical because I live in a nautical area. A lot of military, a lot of Navy, a lot of, boats and lakes and that sort of a thing. Okay, guys. And again, remember, just long, nice, long strokes. Again, Karate Kid. Up and down. Can y'all tell I just watched the movie? Long, nice long strokes. Don't treat it like a paintbrush. And I mean, you can sit here and do this, but your paste is going to dry long before you even finish. So just nice long strokes. And it gets the job done. Because remember, it is chalk based, so it will start to dry on you. So, you don't have all the time in the world. You want to get all that excess off. Notice I've been putting it back in the container every time. And you peel it. Voila! Yay! Okay. So now that I know this is my last one, it is 4 inches. And I've got about 9.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. Okay, so that means at about 2.5, I need to, I think, have it. So, all right. You guys, oh, so funny. I totally do exactly the opposite of everything I always say. Like, oh, I just wing it. I just eyeball it. Obviously, this is not the case. All right, so about 3 inches to that. Oof, that needs to come down. Down, about a 1/2 inch. I love the idea, though, Missy, thank you, of telling me to do this long ways, because I think so many more uses can get out of it than the way I was going to do it. So that is awesome. All right, if that was 3 1/4, that's 3. So there's too much space. Now I need to go down a hair. Okay. All right. I don't want to ink it too hard because, all right, guys, I think it's good enough for government service there. All right, and then we are a little over an inch and a lot more than an inch on this side. How is that possible? That doesn't even look that way. Hold on. That's the little tick mark after the 1. Oh, okay. We're going to go right. And then I think, let's see. All right, I think we're good, guys. You can put your rope on the top and bottom. Yes, absolutely. So I could, maybe if I do, oh, you can't really see it, but I'm thinking about doing it kind of cockeyed. Oh, I wasn't gonna do this in custard. I'm glad we started talking. I was about to do this in the same color. Yes, and I don't like things, since this is so linear, I'm thinking about doing it a little like cockeyed. What do you think? What do you think? You think that's a good idea? That way it kind of also takes a little bit of that straight up and down out of the game. All right, I am like getting to the bare bones of this. Well, not really, but it's got a different texture, so I never know how far it's going to take me. Whereas I've got a feel for the other pastes. This one maneuvers much differently because it's got the shimmer in it. And I'm hoping it'll show up on this board. I don't know. It's going to be a gamble, but we are going to see. Okay, good. You agree, Missy. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have. Daggone it. I'm going to need that custard back for the rope. Oh, no, I'll do that in gold. I'll do that in gold. Okay. Squirrel. All right. Let's hope the gold turns out. I'm a little scared it's going to be a little too dark for this wood. So let's hope it works. And the shimmer, I do find you need to press a little bit harder. So I'm gonna, to make sure it gets through that screen mesh. So I'm just pressing pretty hard. All right, guys. You guys ready? All right, let's pull this up and hope, just hope. Oh, it's really light. It's too light. And it's kind of small, to be honest. Okay, so we have a choice. I'm thinking, do I go back to the custard? I really like the idea of this gold shimmer, but it's just too light. It's not going to look good. So, back to the drawing board. I can, and it shows up a little bit smaller than I would have liked. Oh, but you know what? Hold on, guys. So, I had another Nautical that was too big in the... All right, we're going to try... Look at this. See? This is why I love Chalk Couture. Boom. Gone. Gone, gone, gone. All right, guys, hang with me for a second because I have this other nautical thing, thing, and I just don't know. Golly dang, it's a hair too big. I wipe it off with my wipe. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. I was looking around like, wipe what off? What did I do? All right. I think this is too big. Daggone it. It's going to be just a hair too wide. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe we'll get lucky and just for some reason it won't fall off when I peel it back. Try the red shimmer or a red. Just a red, you mean? Like a cherry red? Or, yeah, see, that's just too, God, it literally like a hair, you guys. This is what it would look like. Do you think that that would look, maybe we could just see. Let's just see. Because, I mean, it is like right there. All right. I don't know how it's going to look going off the sides, though, because the other ones didn't. Hey, Melanie, how are you? Okay, so I think the shimmer red is also going to be too dark. So let's try candy apple. Is that what you're saying? But I don't know. What do you think against that wood? What about a mustard yellow? The shimmer red you think will be fine? Maybe not do the, Leah, you're right. Maybe, how about your lobster? Why not blue? Oh, now I'm starting to see all y'all's comments. Okay. All right. Blue would be good because a nautical, you know, nautical things tend to be the navy color, navy blue. All right. Let's see here. Let's see if I've got Liberty. Liberty, Liberty, Liberty. And Blue Jay just came out, which is a little slightly different. This is Blue Jay. This is Liberty. Thinking maybe Liberty. All right, guys, hold on. Is that what y'all are thinking, like a navy blue, or are you thinking something different? What do you guys think? Help me, help me. Let's see here. This one's actual navy, so it's very dark. Midnight Sky. I don't know. Is Midnight Sky a light color? Or is it dark? It's black. Ocean Mist. Azure, which I remember my Azures were not really ready to be used. I kind of Forget Me Not. Peacock. No, I think I'm honestly thinking the navy. I'm thinking the navy. Yeah, I'm thinking navy. Okay, let's try navy. And we'll go from there and see. And maybe I cannot do that outside line like you said, Leah. And just do, okay. It's going to take some concentration. Oh, you liked the Liberty. Oh, Midnight Sky's a dark blue. Let's see here. Yeah, the Liberty is like a, here, maybe if I can show you guys. I don't know if I've even opened my Liberty yet. Yeah. Okay, so this is Liberty. This is Navy. And they both obviously need to be stirred. So, Navy or Liberty? What do you guys think? I will start stirring both of them in full anticipation of what you guys think. I'm thinking the only thing I'm thinking is the navy might go with more decor because it's a little bit darker. That Liberty is very pretty, but I'm thinking it's a different color blue, and blues are funny. It's one of those things that I think I don't know. Navy for sure, navy. Okay. Sorry, Steph. We'll use Liberty on something else, okay? Somewhere down the line. I do think it's a very pretty color, though. It just, I think it's in person, and maybe it's not showing up on camera the way it looks in person, but it is a little bit of a different colored blue. Hi, Ruby. Thank you. Thanks, guys. You guys are so nice. maybe we could do like an interactive live here. You guys help direct me. Maybe I'll put up a design one day and be like, okay, I'm going to do exactly what you guys tell me, right? And we'll go from there. All right, Leah, I'm going to try to use your suggestion of not doing that outside line and kind of see what happens. Oops. And see. It's like I feel like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, right? My first nautical sign was too small. This one's too big. My crab was too big that I wanted to do. It's just kind of funny. Now this one I am kind of treating like a paintbrush because I don't want to accidentally touch that outside line. All right. The paint's probably, or the paste is a little bit thicker than, probably should have added a little bit more water and stirred, but I think it'll do, especially on a wood surface. It should be okay. And then if this doesn't work, you guys, I might just do the O. Or try to, if I could find, only because I don't want y'all to sit and wait to have me find that lobster or whatever. I mean, it literally took me a good 30 minutes before I went live to find these darn nautical things. I really need to organize my books. I did organize them at one point, but then now I'm thinking better of it and like, I should have organized differently. Oh, good, Melanie. See, Melanie actually went to art school, so she knows colors. We'll go with that, Melanie. Thank you. Okay, it is a little thick. I probably should have watered it a little bit more. All right, guys. I'm hoping it's not too thick. Let's see here. It is quite pretty, though. It's a little thick around the... Oh my gosh, Leah, your suggestion was so good to not do that outside line. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you like it? It does look better because it's bigger, I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? I really like it. It's different. I will tell you, it's funny because in my head I had a certain thought about what this would look like. And now it's different, but I like it. Oh, good. Yay, you guys like it too. Yay, that makes me happy. All right, so let's see if we can add a little bit of roping. So with this came, you get two of them, right? You get the one that doesn't have the knot and one that does. So I'm thinking of using the knot. Thank you, Ruby. That's so nice of you. And I'm thinking about just doing it like this, like it's falling off and almost like we're wrapping a present. What do you guys think? I've got little blue, okay. I'm just looking, I'm just staring, it's so pretty. Now take some rope and wind it in bands across the top. Yep. Melanie, yay. Oh, actual deck rope. Oh, around the top, like jute rope. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yep, I like that idea. I like where your head's at. Okay, let me see. I might have some. Would you be shocked if I didn't? Okay, and then I can use my new glue gun. Oh my gosh. All right, use rope. See, you guys are all on the same page. All right, give me a second because I think... Trying to clean up my space here, so at least... All right, guys, let me see. I think I have some jute rope. I don't think I have really thick rope, but I've got this rope. Let's see here. Or like, it's not jute rope, it's ribbon rope. Hold on, it's ribbon. Look, guys. Okay, so like this, and how like just go. Leah, yes, Melanie's here locally too. She's on my team. She's fantastic. Her page is for those who chalk. Melanie, tell me. I always mess it up. I'm so sorry. Probably because I don't ever have to think about it. I follow you. But Leah, you can follow her. She does some really cool projects. She's a teacher locally. And does some really cool stuff. All right. Leah is a photographer. All right, guys. So I'm going to eventually, what I do is glue this down, but I want to just lay it out and get an idea. Or I could just staple, to be honest, around the back side. I could staple gun this, but I want to see kind of where this puts us. For those about to chalk, thank you. I know it's a musical, like 80s rap reference, I think, right? Or R&B reference. But, is it? Or is it? Where is it from? I'm having brain contusions here. Okay, what do you guys think? Like so? Could even get a little seashell and put it on. Now I'm getting out of control. Little seashell. Do you think that's good? If you guys tell me yes, I'm going to staple this bad boy to it. I know my hands are kind of in the way. Rock. Thank you. Okay. All right. Are you cracking up at me, Melanie? Because yes, I would be. All right. What do you guys think? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Awesome. All right. So what I'm going to do. Oh, that twisted. Oh my gosh. I know nobody will see it, but I will, and that bothers me. Okay. Okay. Oops. Hopefully I have enough on the other one to do the exact same number of lines here. Okay, everybody hold your ears. I'm about to use my Mama Jama staple gun. Look at this. Oh, good. Okay, thank you, Melanie. Yes. All right. I know you have an eclectic taste of music like I do, so you just never know. All right. Whew. This works better than hot glue, at least to get it straight first, right? And then that way we can still maneuver it a little bit. I love that I went live with this so you guys could help me. I mean, hello. This thing started out so differently, but I'm thinking the end result is going to be 50 times better than I could have ever anticipated for myself. Oops. Oh, I think I'm going to have plenty of rope. Good. Okay. All right. So, and again, I have to measure how much space I have between the rope and the letters. Oh my gosh. You guys don't scream at me. 1.5 inches. All right. We're going to just start and see where we end up. You can see my fingers are so blue because that our blue pigments are so just strong. That's why I say, you know, with wood and stuff, anything that has a porous surface to it, even though our chalk is removable, I mean, as you guys can see, look at my hands. Sand along the edges of the board to weather it up too. Yes, that's a great idea. What I do like about this board, see how the stain, it didn't go even, which is kind of nice. So it does kind of give it an already kind of off feel to it, if that makes sense. Okay, guys, so if I go up here, I have that, let me see here. It's about a 1/2 inch. Yeah, about that. Okay. I can go maybe. All right. And then about 1 inch. Oh, it's a little bit more on the other ones. So we're going to, I know it doesn't have to be perfect, but okay. And let's, Melanie, I'm going to sell it at the boutique, and I'm going to seal it. Oh, it turned on me again. I'm going to seal it so it can be used on a porch. I'm going to recommend that it be on a cover, in a covered area. But, yeah, so indoors or out. Oh, hold on, it keeps turning on me. Okay, and I don't have to go too far there. So did I get 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. All right. And we're going to do it down here just to keep that. Oh, yay, scissors. Scissors, scissors, scissors. So that way people can do whatever they want. So to seal it, for anybody who's watching, what I will do is I'll use a polyacrylic. I used to use polyurethane a lot, but that urethane is going to pull colors out of the wood, and it'll pull yellows and different things out of the wood over time, whereas the polyacrylic will work a little bit better. It'll keep it its more natural tones and colors. I could probably tell you why if I had a little bit of time to remember and research it. But anyways, it just is what it is. So the polyurethane is okay on chalkboards and that sort of thing. But anything, again, with a really porous surface, I don't know what I'm trying to do, porous surface and something that has a color to it, or that would have withheld sap or different things, you don't want to use the polyurethane. You want to use the polyacrylic. All right, guys. So I am going to take a picture of this so that you guys can see. Here, maybe I can actually, let's do this. I can maybe at arm's length. Look at that, you guys. You guys are amazing. Look at what you guys did. Thank you for helping me. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to take a photo of it. I'll probably do as Melanie suggested and maybe rough up the sides just a little bit, or try an area on the back, see how it looks, and then go from there, because you never know how different woods will react. But I will take a picture of it. I love y'all's additions. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Again, this was Mia with Chalk with Mia. If you're interested in learning more about things, Missy, about Chalk Couture, then, just type, interested down at the bottom or something. I do have a VIP group where a lot of times I offer discounts and deals and bundles, and sometimes my finished projects for sale. So if you're interested in joining my VIP group, just type the word VIP. It is for non-designers. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful evening. All right, everybody, I'll see you soon. Bye.